Good afternoon, train fans, and my special train fans, Ellie and Julian. Well, it's Bruce Tucker here with the Morrisania and Harlem River Railroad once again, and I'm showing you one of my newest acquisitions. I was up visiting in New Jersey, and I stopped by my favorite train store there, which is called Trains and Things in Ewing, New Jersey, right near Trenton Airport. And the proprietor there, Tony, always has some interesting things in his store, and I saw this and I had to take it home. It's a 3-car New York City subway car set. Okay, the lead car is the powered car 1602A, and then we have 2 non-powered cars 1616B and 1602C. They all look identical, except that the lead car is the one that has 2 motors in it, okay, pulling the other 2 cars behind it. And I actually have this set up as a consist with some freight cars back there. You can see some coal cars and some other hopper cars and a caboose. So this subway car is going to be pulling a lot more than just subway cars. But what's nice about this is an MTH edition of the subway cars. This particular car is called a Q-Type car that operated in the 1940s and 1950s in New York City. Part of its career, it was on the 3rd Avenue L. And as a matter of fact, as a boy growing up in the Bronx, I actually rode the 3rd Avenue L on some cars that were very similar to these. These are actually older than the ones that I rode on, except for the fact that they had a single door. I'll try to give you a little bit of a close-up of that there. There's a single door at the front, a single door at the back, and the same thing on the other side. Other than that, nothing really too much unique about it. They started out actually as wooden coaches in 1900, and right around 1940, the New York City subway system decided to modernize them, so they removed all of the wooden frame and they put steel on these trains. And so that's the form that you see here. And they ran from the 1940s, beginning in Queens. They were used as a line to the New York World's Fair between 1939 and 1940. And then eventually, up until about 1949, they continued to run in the borough of Queens. And then after that, they were transferred to the 3rd Avenue L in the Bronx. And they ran there until 1957, when the 3rd Avenue L was shut down, at least in Manhattan. And then they were transferred back to Queens, where they continued to operate until about 1969. Anyway, I'm going to be demonstrating this for you in another moment, and you're going to hear some of the sound effects that are part of the Protosound 2 system that's part of this MTH rendition of these Q subway cars. It's the first subway car set that I have, and I think maybe I'm going to go back to the well and see if I can get more of them. But I really like these. They're very nicely detailed. They run very smoothly and have lots of nice features. They have a headlight on the front. I don't know how well you see that, but you will see it when the train comes out of the little Marx Tunnel that I also picked up when I was at Tony's store. And it's an old Marx Tin Tunnel, but it'll have to suffice for a subway for me here until I can maybe make something else. Anyway, I hope you like these cars. I hope you enjoy watching them go around my track. And I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. And I hope that you will like and comment and tell your friends and help me grow this channel so I can continue to provide you with more interesting things running around my little 4x8 layout here. So in the next segment, we'll see the train operating on the oval. See you soon. I try to do this with one hand while I'm holding the camera, and the other hand I'm going to power up. You can hear the startup sequence, and you can see the lights in the 3 cars all lit. All right, now what I'm going to do, and I'm using transformer control here, not using the DCS Explorer, although you can use DCS with these cars. The sound effects don't seem to work as well with my DCS, so I'm going to use the Z1000 controller to activate the sound. So here's the first sound we're going to, well, let me do this. Let me blow the horn. And the bell.
Next stop, Boyd and Astoria Avenue, 25th Avenue. Next stop, Ditmars Avenue, Astoria. Next stop, Queensboro Plaza. Hey, buddy. Pardon me. The doors will now be closing. The next stop will be DD Avenue, 39th Avenue. Next stop, DD Avenue, 39th Avenue. Pardon me. The next stop will be Washington Avenue, 36th Avenue.